Hello, guys. Um, it's Brombo here back again. As I promised you all, that I'm gonna be sharing a few analyses here and there. There's something that caught my attention that I just wanted to share with you guys. A trade which I think you all should not miss. And hopefully this video that I'm recording here is gonna be an eye-opener to all of you. Um, I love to give recaps, before we get into the market so people refresh themselves and know um, what to do when they're in the market, etc. I'm going to keep this video short. I'm going to share with you more stuff on different videos, but I'll try and make sure that you get so much detail out of it and don't miss this trade because it's going to pay you a lot of money. All right. So this morning we have EURCAD here on the chart. It's a blank chart because I wanted to share a bit of some recap with you guys. We all know we trade beat the market maker. For those who don't know, I use beat the market maker strategy. We trade in line with the market maker. We find where the trend is, where the cycle is. We follow patterns that repeat each and every single day. And so we believe that the market moves in different phases, and these look exactly like this. So we believe that the market will always print this pattern every now and then. All right, so what I have with me here is a cycle. So first of all, you all need to know that we've got three levels in the market, and how we identify these three levels. We've got what we call a peak formation, and the peak formation is what we refer to as level 3. And we also have got what we call level 1. And I know some of you, sometimes you mark your levels using consolidations. Some of you refer to these moves away from levels as the actual levels. Some of you draw boxes. It doesn't matter. Those are different variations to it. But the most important thing that you all should know is the market will always move in the same direction. So it doesn't matter how anyone decides to draw their levels, etc. It's all the same way. So we believe that the market moves up from a peak, and then once a peak has been formed, it moves away from that peak, and then after that it comes and rests at a certain point, and to some instances it does pull back, and after pulling back, it then gives us what we call level 1, and it then pushes away again, and after pushing away it comes to what we call level 2, and then after that the market pushes up and then gives us another new peak, which is what we then call level 3. All right, so this is how we view the market in general. And I'm just gonna make these a little bit bigger so everyone can see what I'm referring to. All right. So this is what we believe in. This is what we think the market does each and every single time. You see this more often times when you look at your charts. It's what I can say is every strategy has where it works on. And I always tell everybody that I talk to every day about the markets that if the market does not produce or show you something that you know, do not attempt to enter the market. There is no reason to take a trade if you know that the market is not giving you what we are used to. So basically, when you are now on a downtrend, you're gonna have the same thing happening again. You've got your level 1, level 2, and then lastly your level 3. All right, the reason why I drew this way on this side, on my right hand side, I wanted to show you that sometimes the market can form a new peak after forming this peak and then decides to go down 3 more levels the same way again. But this we refer to as a reset. So that will mean this becomes our level 3. That becomes our peak reset. So I'm going to write this in a capital letter, and then that becomes our level 1. And then this is going to be our level 2. And this is going to be our level 1. All right. Now, there are different variations to this. Some people say level 1 starts after the previous peak has been broken. Some people say level 1 can happen anywhere, anytime. I choose to keep everything as neat as possible, in the sense that I do not wait for the previous peak to be broken. If I see a level, I mark it as a level and wait and see how the market reacts when it gets to that peak. Or if I was already in the trade on the reset, I'll let the market flow. If it gives me a second level, maybe somewhere around that area there, I'll mark it as my second level. And if it continues and gives me a third level, I'll mark the third level. If then I see something that looks like a fourth level, then I can say, yeah, the market wanted to break the previous peak. But this doesn't happen all the time. So that's something that you need to be aware of. And I need to tell you this, that the market is not going to show you the same thing over and over again. The market sometimes will show you something that looks different, but all in all, even if the candles are not the same all the time, you have to see where the market is at. If you can't see it, just don't attempt. Let the market go until it is clear. That's why we've got so many pairs to trade. All right, I'm just going to give you a break to look at this, and then after that, we're going to continue and look into the charts and see what I'm talking about. Welcome back, guys, again. We are now back in the charts. Here is how our chart looks like. And as you can see, we've got a peak formation that has been formed here. I know some of you will ask, how do you know that this is a peak formation, or what do you see that tells you that this is a peak formation? This is a different topic on its own for a different day. I'm not going to get into detail with that, but what I want to show you is this is a peak on its own. Now, here's the mistake that some of you do. All right, some of you see the move away from the peak, back into the same zone, and away, back and away, and then you say, I've seen this is my level 1, this is my level 2, and now this is my level 3, and I want the market to sell going down. I mean, if you want to do it that way, you are free to do it that way, but bear in mind that if the dealer moves away from the level and comes back to that same level, to me, it is as good as he did not move on that single day. This is how I treat my levels. If a dealer moves away, to me, it's as good as he did not move in that single day. So what I want to see the dealer do is I want to see him coming back to the same point, and then I start counting after that and say, okay, this is my my first level. I'm going to show you in a second. Let me just get this off the chart. All right. So now I'm gonna put this aside a little bit. I will adjust this and put it over here because the dealer came right here and went back into that same area. So for me, it's as good as he did not move. He's still in the same spot. So what I'm looking at is this becomes my first move away from that area, and then a pullback, and then this becomes my second move from that area. So what do I want to see? I want to see the dealer interact somewhere around here, and on the 15 minutes give me something like this, and definitely break this high. All right, so I know I put it here, but according to price, the high is somewhere there. So I want to see the dealer break that high and give us a new price on top there. Now that I will then call level 3. All right, that I will call level 3. So this is what I'm expecting in the market. That's why I said this is a trade that you should not miss, simple because we are now in Thursday, and this is a trade that you can actually trade today, Friday, and probably Monday if the setup turns up. It's something to look out for. Don't rush it. Just wait for that setup. Check your 15 minutes time frame. The moment you see something like this, then take it and move with the market. Or you can even put your target to be back in that same area right there. And if possible, they might pass it a little bit and then come back to it, then do that probably on the next coming days. But that's generally what I expect the dealer to do with price. All right. Why am I so confident that this is what I want to see? The reason is because the dealer has moved from level 3, okay? And after moving from level 3, he has shown me only level 1, all right? I'm just going to put a box here just to show that consolidation. He has shown me level 1. This that you see here is a tendency that happens with the market at level 2. Most times the dealer will give you a peak, go into level 1. Sorry about that. Go into level 2 and start to retrace back, and then go into level 3. All right. So the dealer does that a lot. So you see him playing around there. So he tends to come back down. Sometimes he can even go as low as that area right there, and then decides to go back up. Sometimes he will be sitting a little bit up and then decides to continue. So he doesn't do it all the time. Remember, sometimes the market can just form a peak and then just come here and do that and continue up until it gets to level 3. So you watch the price, you check what is the behavior, what am I expecting, and things like that. Now, if I move to the 15 minutes time frame, which is where I said we'll be watching from, you definitely want to see a proper W that is formed. And a proper W means you want to see your price close above 50 EMA. So if you're gonna have a 50 EMA, sorry, a 13 EMA crossing somewhere here. All right, I'm just gonna do this to make it look like an EMA. All right, so you wanna see your price closing above the 13 EMA and come back down, and then you are happy to take it anywhere between here. But the most important part is it's good to take it when they close above that same 13 EMA. That's where you can then take it and move it with it. All right. So if I am to show you the chart with BTMM template, so you can see what I'm talking about, you then see how the EMAs are reacting around there and why probably the market pulled back to such lengths and what is it being attracted by. All right, I was just showing you here with a clear chart so you can see what's really going on with price without any indicators involved. So I'm just going to move to the BTMM chart so you can then see what really is going on. Okay. All right, guys, welcome back once again. Here's the chart with a BTMM template. Now you can see the peak that we were talking about is sitting right here. And you can also see why I said the market moved up, came back down to the same area right there and interacted with the peak zone. And this is the reason why I said I'm adjusting this, because it is the same price, it is the same level. So for me, it's as good as the market did not move. So where do I start counting my levels? I do not count this, but instead I count that as my first move away from the peak, all right? And then the dealer gave me a pullback and he moved up again. Now, what is he doing? He's being attracted by the 50 EMA. Then I expect him to then move going that direction. So I expect a buy on this pair. I've already given you the direction. Now you know what you're looking for. And that buy, for me, generally I expect it to be around these areas here. All right. And I know the market sometimes is very good at closing on previous highs and previous lows, which is the reason why I'm saying if they're gonna buy today and tomorrow, or probably tomorrow and Monday, definitely I expect them to get to that zone there. But this is an easy setup that you can actually take as soon as price comes to you. Now, as I was saying, here's how your TDI looks like. I'm not going to speak about it now. I'm just showing you, for those who know how a TDI is supposed to look like. This is still not ready. And if you come to the charts, you can see that the market is not closing above the 13 EMA. I know you might be attracted by all this, but this to me is not a close above the 13 EMA. This is just the market moving along the 13 EMA. So what am I expecting to see? I'm expecting to see the market actually coming down, going up. Even if it touches that 50 EMA, I'll be okay. Come back down. And then the moment they close above the 13 EMA, then I'll take it because I know they are going to move, and my first target will be that previous high. All right. And with probably a small lot size, you can get very good earnings on this. If I'm expecting that the market will move from here, that is going to be 56 pips. All right. So yeah, guys, this is what I wanted to bring into your attention. Things that you need to look out for, and never take the trade unless the dealer hit the stops. Never take the trade unless the dealer shows you what you know. If you do not know what you're looking for, or you are not sure of what the dealer is showing you, don't attempt to take the trade. Let the trade go. You're not missing out. There's nothing wrong with missing a trade. You just move on to the next day. All right, guys, thank you very much. If you have any questions, please post on the comments. Let me know what you need me to explain, and I'm going to make a video about it. Thank you so much, guys. Let's make money. See you soon.